Drummond. And it's George in at small forward. And for Boston, the perimeter pairing. It's White and Brown. Draymond Green is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And certainly on paper, this game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Well, the greatest shooter in the history of the game, Curry, so good from deep.
Holiday passes to White. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shot on the wing. Here's Porzingis. Pass to Drummond. Rebounded by Green. Boston on offense. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
On the wing, Thompson. Porzingis, high post. Tatum's there. George for three. And the Warriors get it back. Drummond. Second chance effort. And he lays it in.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass.
Up top, Tatum. Back to Holiday. On the wing, Tatum. Lets the three fly. Offensive board. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Green.
Well, that's yeoman's work on the glass, and we've become accustomed to it from Draymond Green.
Thompson finds Curry. George with it. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Here's Drummond. And he banks in the layup. Drummond's gotten his second bucket on the night. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Holiday with the ball. Guarded now by George. And it's hammered home by Green.
Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
The shot. Here's Drummond. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And he's able to get it back. 5 to shoot. Curry passes to Porzingis. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Launches it from deep. Some solid defense from Holiday.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the three.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Now here's Holiday. 14 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. White, good.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
And the Warriors call time here. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. Porzingis misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Oubre into the lane. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about the vertical from Kelly Oubre Jr.? My goodness.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brown against Oubre. And the basket by Brown.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Curry looking it over. That one drops for him. Curry's got 5.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. how does anyone deal with him, Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, but emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, BA.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Timeout. The craziest fans will get a t-shirt. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Al Horford's checked in for Draymond Green. Hauser comes in for Jaylen Brown. Podziemski's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Golden State also making a switch. Tice is checked in. Here's Pritchard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy, doesn't make many mistakes.
BA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
Boston leading by 4. Back to Podziemski. From downtown, Porzingis grabs the board.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Good on the shot. Thompson's gotten his second bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Boston, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. They double-team Tatum. Pass to Podziemski. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Boston. Golden State has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Here's Thompson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, BA. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams. And that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Yeah, Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
On the wing, Thompson, defended by Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Tice, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
Now here's Thompson. 6 points for him. Curry passes to Porzingis. Oubre on the wing. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Oubre's got 5.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Tice. Back to Oubre. This one for 3. They get it back. And that one's good. Porzingis. And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
And Boston calls time here.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
The Celtics Entertainment.
11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Brown. And no good. The dry spell continues. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay at the 1 and the 2. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Corey Kispert. And it's Tice in at the center position, locking down the middle. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
Al Horford just goes about his business, and that's an easy opportunity right there.
The 3 from Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Celtics trail by 9. Here's Brown. No good off the back of the rim.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's Holiday. Here's Horford. Kick out to Brown. Left side, Green. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. Outside Holiday. Back to Brown. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And stolen by Porzingis. Curry with it. Now guarded by Brown from 20 feet. That one's off. His third miss out of 8 tries. Celtics trail by 10. Holiday with the ball. Launches it. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist from Holiday. Brown's got 5 points.
Well, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Checked in for Horford. Pritchard comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Jason Tatum in for Holiday. Drummond's checked in for the Warriors. Paul George comes in for Kispert. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. 7-point differential. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's George. Shot from the low post is good. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
To the left wing. Porzingis for three. The rebound, Celtics. Right side, Tatum. Here's Brown. Can't hit that one. And George with some nice D.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now. I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Celtics trail by 9. Now Tatum. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Golden State has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. And here's Curry for three. That's off target. Now 6 for 10. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Brown. Oh, Jaylen Brown! A strong finish.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Thompson passes to Curry. Shoots over Tatum. Curry with another miss. For Boston, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Here's Brown. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
Well, you can't choose sides. It's the old expression. And Andre Drummond making his presence felt defensively.
Pass to Pritchard.
Gabe Vincent.
Here's Kata. 6 to shoot. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Curry. Curry at the rim.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the second quarter. Tatum, shot is good.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Here's George. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Brown. And Golden State also making a switch. Oubre, he's checked in for Curry. And the free throw, no good. Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything. Can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for George. Here's Kispert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kispert's got his first 2 points.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
White for three. They get it back. Kata. Off target at the rim.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Vincent. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Drills it from deep. Oubre's got 8.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Tatum looking it over. Misses from short range.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Wow, Curry takes it and finishes inside.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. Trailing by 8. Out to the right wing. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Outside White. Curry with a steal. Puts up a deep 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
His patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
We've got Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown is out there with Al Horford. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Keita in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Horford. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Back to George. And there's a 3-second violation. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Celtics. They're in the same slot, number 4.
I think for the Warriors, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Brown passes to Keita, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Keita's got 6.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
It's time for some T-shirts right now, fans.
Santos is checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Tatum. Vincent's checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors lead by 5. Here's Porzingis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Al Horford.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, VA, it's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Horford. Vincent grabs the miss. The Warriors have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Boston ball.
And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. The Celtics in second.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
This is what you call a point guard with hops. Even though he's a little bit older, Holiday showing he can still throw it down.
Here's Porzingis. Here's Drummond. Boston pulls it in. Horford's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That's just a nice pass from Drew Holiday. Find the open man. Simple game, right?
Vincent outside. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Vincent's got his second bucket of the night. Celtics trail by 5. Podziemski into the lane. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Vincent right side. Boston pulls it in. It's a one-on-one situation. Paul George pulls down the board.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
It's good. Vincent's gotten 4 this quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Now here's Holiday. Inside. Horford. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Tice is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Vincent.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Here's George. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Santos. George defending. Santos good. And it's now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Some changes for Boston. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. Jason Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Podziemski. Vincent's checked in for the Warriors.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Down low. Here's Pritchard. Holiday from long range. Tice grabs the miss. Golden State has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Porzingis getting it done inside.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
2 minutes.
Pritchard, the pass to Green. Tatum with it. Back to Green. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
George against Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. For the lead. No good. A bit long that time. The Warriors leading. Thompson outside. Back to Vincent. Here's Tice. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
Here's Tatum. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And Porzingis launches it from deep. And the Warriors miss again. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's a 1-point game. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Vincent. And he can't get that one. Green with the defensive effort. The Celtics shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Santos good.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Warriors trail by 3. Thompson outside. Let's go with a 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Launches a 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Golden State to start the 4th. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay at the 1 and the 2. Andre Drummond is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's George in at the 3 slot.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big-time shot.
Pass to Holiday. Left side Tatum. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. The steal. In transition, here they come. To the wing, right side. Here's Pritchard. Off target from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The 3 from Curry. Boston pulls it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Here's Curry. Can't get it to fall. Boston leading by 9. Left side, Green. Shoots over George. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Curry. Soft touch off the glass. Curry's got 22 points.
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
Here's Santos. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Here's Santos. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That free throw no good. And some changes here for the Celtics. White comes in for Pritchard. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Holiday. And he sinks the second. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Porzingis. Back to Curry. 14 feet away. And the jam by Drummond.
Andre Drummond has attacked the glass offensively as long as he's been in the league. Boy, those second chance points come quickly to this guy.
Outside, Green. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Outside Curry. To the left side wing. Porzingis for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Right side, Pajemski. And he gets that one. And the Celtics lead by 3. Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here. Cade is checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Tice is checked in. The 3 from Thompson. The rebound, Celtics. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Queta, the pass to White. Here's Queta, defended by Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. The 11-footer. Queta, no good. Warriors trail by 3. Tice outside. The kick out. Curry to tie it up. Boston pulls it in. Queta's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Podziemski. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
The New Balance player of the game, Draymond Green.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Vincent's checked in for the Warriors.
Vincent.
Outside Podziemski. The shot's good. Podziemski's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Kispert outside. 2 points. That one goes.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
The open shot, White. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. And the Celtics lead by 7.
This, to me, is Derek White's sweet spot. That mid-range game is on point.
Three-pointer, Kispert. Vincent passes to Christie. Kispert outside. Vincent with the ball. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. So he gets them both.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Boston's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Here's Brown driving to the basket, and the jam by Brown.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Yep, that one's good.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Vincent. It's Brown on the wing to the paint. Tatum. The rebound by Yabusele. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Kispert. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Horford. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Money.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? There's 48 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Pritchard, the pass to Horford. Hey, Horford from range.
We know this about Al Horford. He's a big-time clutch performer.
Here's Yabusele. Brown with the steal. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. So it's Boston now. And he commits the intentional foul.
Substitution for the Warriors, Stephen Curry. Warriors foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Curry, no good.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pritchard, no good.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And finished off by Tice.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're losing by 7. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth.
For T-shirts.
And here's Curry for 3. Unable to get that one. So we see Boston get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum